Welcome to Open History channel. Be sure to subscribe and like so you don't miss out on more video like this one.
Captain Jack Bonavita, the legendary early 20th century lion tamer, stands proudly with his herd. Born in Philadelphia in 1866, he survived losing an arm to a lion, yet continued performing until his fatal injury in 1917. Norma Ann Sykes, known as Sabrina, was an English glamour model and actress whose fame lit up the 1950s. Her final film was the 1969 horror movie The Ice House, a role she took after Jane Mansfield's death. On Palm Sunday in the year 1954, a married couple stands proudly with their 11 children, capturing a rare family moment filled with unity, faith, and the quiet strength of everyday life. On the 9th of December in the year 1939, heavy snow shields Helsinki from Soviet raids, giving Finland time to rebuild as their small air force bravely scatters Soviet formations and fights with fierce determination. The mummified head of a young Egyptian woman from the New Kingdom reveals remarkably preserved braided hair, offering a rare glimpse into ancient beauty. A desperate Soviet soldier quenches his thirst by drinking water from the cooling tank of a broken Maxim machine gun in 1942, amid the hardships of war. Rare footage captured a young boy moving with a gorilla troop in the Congo rainforest. The silverback, the baby gorilla clinging to the boy, and the protective circling suggest deep trust, proving that nature can surprise us by accepting an outsider. In 1975, Hillary Rodham and Bill Clinton exchanged vows in a small Fayetteville living room, beginning a partnership that would shape both their lives and the nation. This image shows a young African boy caught in a net, a method used in the East African slave trade of the 19th century, revealing the brutal reality millions faced. I love bringing people from the past into the present. It gives them a human vibe. Here are 2025 reimaginings of Abraham Lincoln and his wife Mary. Sybil Danning, Austrian model and actress, captured in a striking modeling shot from the mid-1980s. This 19th century case shows a woman with a cutaneous horn, a rare growth of compacted keratin. Her story fueled myths of horned beings, and her preserved likeness stands as a testament to human endurance, science, and folklore. A black and white photo shows a bound figure in early 20th century Japanese military-style discipline, capturing control, ritual, and silent power. Daphne Sheldrick devoted her life to orphaned elephants, raising them with love and patience. Years later, the grown elephants returned to her, showing gratitude and proving that kindness is never forgotten. In 1934, English explorer Ghost Freeman traveled to Fianga in Chad, drawn by tales of a horned man. There he met Njabia Bate, a mysterious figure both feared and respected by locals. Wounded Marine Gunnery Sergeant Jeremiah Purdy is led past a fallen comrade after the battle for Hill 484, capturing the cost of war and the resilience of soldiers amid hardship. This 1902 political cartoon depicts the humorous renewal of diplomatic relations between the Persian and Greek states, The image symbolically shows the ancient rivals setting aside history for a new era of cooperation and friendship. Sable Star, just 15, and punk rocker Steve Bitors captured the wild, rebellious spirit of Los Angeles' rock scene in 1981. Mugshot of Solomon Civils, sentenced in 1904 to 18 months and fined $10 for bringing liquor into Native American territory. A Mercy woman from Ethiopia's Omo Valley wears a traditional lip plate, symbolizing beauty, status, and cultural heritage, while her painted adornments reflect a timeless connection to community and nature. A French cave, hidden for millennia, reveals over 400 prehistoric paintings of lions, mammoths, and horses, showing the bold creativity of artists from over 20,000 years ago. A rare photo of North Korean leader Kim Il-sung reveals a neck tumor. Photographers were forbidden from capturing the right side of his face in the late 1980s. On July 17, 1955, swimmers at the Desert Inn pool in Las Vegas watched a mushroom cloud rise 65 miles away at the Nevada test site, blending leisure with the shadow of nuclear testing. An early 1900s ethnographic model shows an indigenous man from Southeast Asia or Oceania, capturing tattoos, garments, and tools that reflect his community and ancestral heritage. Caesarea became the Roman capital in the region, hosting rulers like Pontius Pilate. Today, restored ruins like the amphitheater and aqueducts let us glimpse the ancient Roman Empire in Israel. Virginia Hall, a top spy of World War II, evaded the Gestapo with disguises and her prosthetic leg Cuthbert, building a massive resistance in France and earning the Distinguished Service Cross. Queen Elizabeth and King George VI visit Niagara Falls in 1939, witnessing the natural spectacle together and capturing a rare royal moment outside the palace. Behold the ceremonial acts of Pharaoh Ahmose-II from ancient Egypt, dating back to 1550 to 1525 BC, gilded and engraved with symbols of power, blending the might of a warrior with the artistry of a master craftsman. Performance artists Tei-Ching Hsieh and Linda Montano spent 1983 chained together for a year, never touching or being alone, exploring boundaries, identity, and the extremes of human endurance. In 1942, Auschwitz prisoner Kazimierz Pichowski saved his friend by stealing SS uniforms and a car, daringly driving past guards to freedom with 3 fellow inmates. In 1803, 75 Igbo men and women chose to die free rather than live in chains, singing together as they waded into Dunbar Creek, a powerful act remembered as Igbo Landing. Susan Hayward poses as a Mongol princess in a promotional shot for 1956's The Conqueror, a film notorious for casting John Wayne as Genghis Khan. The RMS Queen Elizabeth docks in New York Harbor in 1945, bringing home soldiers and service members after the end of World War II. Tsar Nicholas II, heir to the Russian throne in the 1880s, is pictured as a young Tsarevich under the rule of his father, Alexander III. The Goliath tarantula, the largest and heaviest spider in the world, can stretch its legs up to 30 centimeters and mainly hides in South American rainforests. During the Battle of Moscow in 1941, Joseph Stalin primarily remained in the Kremlin. He considered this a vital show of control during the panic. Fact: the Moscow metro was constructed to serve as a massive system of bunkers and tunnels for his defense and emergency evacuation. The death mask of Lorenzo de' Medici, created after his passing in 1492, preserves the visage of the powerful Florentine ruler at the Museo degli Argenti, Florence. During the 1956 Hungarian Revolution, photographer Erich Lessing captured the raw fight for freedom in Budapest. Fact: the Soviet response to this uprising resulted in the death of thousands and the flight of over 200,000 refugees. Mohenjo-Daro, founded around 2600 BC, was an ancient planned city with wide, right-angled streets. Fact: its sophisticated sewer and drainage system was the most advanced in ancient history. General George S. Patton wore 1 star above 3 stars on his helmet to honor the 3-star formation of the Third Army he commanded, with the 4th star showing on his collar and shoulder boards. When Winston Churchill was captured by the Boers in 1899, he was taken as a prisoner of war. Fact: his subsequent daring escape turned him into an instant national hero. A young Diane Parkinson poses for a modeling photo between 1965 and 1975 before she became a familiar face on The Price is Right. On October 13, 1601, astronomer Tycho Brahe refused to leave a banquet in Prague, later dying from complications likely caused by a bladder or kidney infection. In October 1944, Georges Blind of the French resistance faced a staged execution in Belfort, France, yet he smiled, giving the Germans no information despite the terrifying ruse. Gunnery Sergeant John Lee Canley, a decorated U.S. Marine, risked his life during the 1968 Battle of Hue, rescuing wounded comrades under fire, earning the Medal of Honor for his heroism. Leonid Brezhnev, nicknamed Eyebrows, pictured in 1980 as the General Secretary of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union. The Serra Pelada gold mine in Brazil employed 52,000 men working without machines in a 200-meter pit. Fact: each man carried 60 kilograms of wet earth daily on his back, risking everything to find a single gold nugget. American prisoners of war captured in North Vietnam had higher survival rates than those in the South, where the Viet Cong lacked resources. Fact: Navy Commander Jeremiah Denton, captured in the North, famously blinked torture in Morse code during a 1966 propaganda interview. Kaiser Wilhelm's Germany in 1914 was stronger than Hitler's Nazi Germany in 1939 due to a larger, well-trained army and far greater industrial power, capable of sustaining a long war. The images provided are iconic photographs from the London Blitz during World War II, a sustained German aerial bombing campaign against British cities from September 1940 to May 1941. Pashtun fighters of the Mongol tribe clashed with British and Gurkha troops at Kurram on December 13, 1878, killing 2 British officers while defending their land during the Second Anglo-Afghan War. Thomas J. Stonewall Jackson was unmatched in commanding infantry, with Lord Frederick Roberts calling him one of history's greatest military geniuses, without equal on the battlefield.
Thanks for watching. Got an idea for a forgotten era I should explore? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to make it.